All right, guys, back with Mike Les. Y'all see where I'm at? I'm at the car wash, and we're gonna go to pre-soap. If y'all look at the previous videos, Renzel, I did that quick, what you call it? Give me a little room here, because the water's gonna splash back. So give yourself a little distance. I'm telling you, so it's gonna splash on the lens, guys. So what I did was, y'all seen the rubbing compound video. So it rained that same day, and I think the guys, they ran it through the car wash, but you know, I'm giving it that Mike Les car wash, you know, one of these, but I'm not gonna use a brush today, guys, because I don't think I need to use a brush. I'm gonna use a brush on the rim, maybe. So then I may hit it with the Ross for the third time. And we really gonna see. So they put some, I guess they put some spray wax on it, because you see the way it's running down. I don't know what kind of cheap spray wax they use, but look at the beads. Look at the beads. Right? Be careful. Yo, watch your back. You'll come around. Got some funny kind of beads. This gas station not giving me enough soap. It's kind of stingy with the soap. Should I wash the goddamn motor one time? And if y'all looked at the previous video, we will be changing the rotors and the brakes to power stop. So I want to make sure I wash out all that brake dust. Not a lot of time, 7 minutes. Alright, so I'm just gonna hit it with the foam brush on the rims. This foam brush is one of the nastiest. It's not bad. It's like it don't hold dirt, so it's not. But you see, the foam brush give more of the soap than the spray gun. I don't know why. They need to spray, put more soap with the spray gun too. Not sure. Get that. Yeah, I know I like to wipe in here. Make sure we get this nice and cleaned up a little bit, since I got all this soap. Let's get the tire. Always gotta have clean tires now, it's motion. Hit the tire again. Hit the inside. You know what I never really cleaned? The running board. Like I never really did this to the running board. You know, the running board is like one of the most dirtiest things now. So let's do the running boards. Gotta be careful, like make sure I clean it good. Got a whole 4 minutes to rinse off. I don't think I'm gonna need the whole 4, but I think what they need to do, they need to have less minutes. Like for people that just is not using the brush. Oh, that's corny. Water pressure is bad. I don't know, this piece of fucking dirt right here is just like, I don't know, off with this high pressure shit. Yeah, that shit is mad ass. If it kinks up, oh, because it's kinked up, is it? Yeah, that's what. No, it's kinked up. There you go. I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Had a little kink. Yeah. Alright, I think this is gonna be Renzel like 5th wash. The only vehicle I washed so much, I ain't washed no other vehicle yet. For the whole entire, since the weather started getting a little decent. I think Renzel got the most washes. I think we're gonna go right there and dry off because everybody ran in that corner. As I said, I'm gonna make sure I hit the caliber car good because I will be changing the rotors and brake caliber, so I wanna make sure I get all that stuff out. That brake dust, even though I gotta get some brake cleaner and address all of that. Let me hit the other side one more time. You get all that nonsense out. Few seconds, 49, so just hit it. All right, 23 seconds, which I don't care about, people. Give it back to the machine. All right, guys, so I'm gonna tuck in the corner and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this thing feels smooth. When I tell y'all I feel smooth, this is how, even like it's so beady that like I'm drying it, and it feel like I'm not drying it. Like, you see that? So you know what that means, right? That spray wax or whatever is applied on it is either working or my rags is tweaking. So, oh, he about to roast down that charger. Thought he was there before. So I gotta make sure. The only way it's gonna soak it up is when that rag really starts to. Oh man, he copyrighting my music, man. God damn, like, can you turn that dish off? Oh man. There you go, you did me a favor. You got the short sleeve shirt on? Yeah, but it's when it starts to soak up the water, then basically this here bumper keep on popping out for whatever reason. So let's hit around here. And Alright guys, I'm gonna hit it for the last time. Y'all see what's left. Rick Ross. As I said, I did a slight wash from the the compound, whatever you wanna call it. You know what I'm saying? So come on man, why these dudes like behind my shirt? Like, I did a slight time lapse it because this dude playing like hearing all this music and all this stuff. Cut it. Time lapse it. You hear that copyright music, right? I keep on getting interrupted with people wanting to play music and stuff, but as I said, part 3 of Rick Ross spray wax. Try to use it up. Don't know how I was gonna do today, but as I said, I just want to use it up because I got Renzel kind of like done over. So run through the spray wax process real quick, as you already know the vibes. The last of Rick Ross. That's what we should call it, the last of Rick Ross. Oh, okay, homie. And just gonna apply it on the hood. Let's see what it do. The bumper. There's something running through this bottle, people. So I said this is the last, so this is the last. Alright, I'm gonna flip it, and then I'm gonna massage this end. Big circles. And let it do what it do, people. Let the cannabis do what it do. If it's gonna do anything that's gonna help me right now, at this moment of time. Alright. That's on. Let's just hit it up on this side. I'm just gonna pre-treat it, and then I'm gonna run through it. Right here, got some hair already. Yeah, hit it with the back. Let that raw soak in. And I said we almost done with it, so. Need a hit. And hit this area again. All right. And let's massage it in again. All right, so Renzel got his, I think this is the 5th wash, wax. Last thing I gotta do is brakes, motor wash, and I think that's it. So I gotta work on the next car. Alright, let me just run through here like that. Just run through this. It's hard to get in here. Areas people really don't touch. Got the bumper cover. Hit it with the Ross. Like this again. I'm gonna do one last thing for y'all people. I'm gonna hit the jabs with some Ross. How about that one? We hit the jabs with some Ross. Here, people. It's like the unseen parts of the vehicle that don't get no attention. Let me hit this bumper some more. Parts of the bumper that don't get attention. The bottom. Bottom will be always forget about, because you gotta get down on your damn knees and get the bottom, like these little corners here. People usually don't go down by the fog lights, in between the crevices, underneath here. Watch your back. What? I need what gun? What are you talking about?
No, you want to clean the car?
I'm cleaning it. No, I'm good. You could go.
You put your car?
Yeah, I'm good.
No.
No, I don't clean nobody's car. No. Yeah. He saw me going in. He was like, clean my car, homie. Nah, I'm only cleaning Renzel, guys. Sorry. Not cleaning your car. Tell him, Nas. I'm using that Ross. He smelled the Ross, and he was like, yo. That Rick Ross? That's you know what you want to say, right? Yo, that Rick Ross? All right, guys, so that part's done. I'm just gonna do a quick wipe off of, got the big rag, and that's it. I'm just gonna do the last wipe, whatever y'all wanna call it, buff wipe, whatever. And that's all she wrote. So, the Ross. I got to wash all my rags. All my rags is officially super dirty. And I have to get more rags. Y'all see I got the big boy towel. The big boy microfiber. It's a lot of work, people. A lot of work. Some dust blew on here. I don't know what dust is that. I don't know where that came from. Alright, now to hit the hood like I should. The Indian dudes look like they twisty. I don't know if I'm satisfied or not, people. Honestly, right here, I can see, I don't know if they missed right here, because I can still see like a stain, which I think that that compound shit I got that, I guess he missed it. I should have pointed that out. Because I do got this stain. No way, I can't see it, but I can see it. Because I just know the vehicle. Am I satisfied now, motion? I don't know. Really don't know. Is it better than before? Yeah. Am I 100% satisfied? I really don't know. Let me close this. Be careful. All right, guys. I think that's in a way. This still looks a little cloudy and cracked up and crackly. But it's smooth, it looks. I don't know if it's better than before. I can't even tell no more sometimes for certain things. It's getting a little chilly out here now, people. I gotta get Nas motion out this cold, but all right, folks, I think this is about it for Renzel for today. All right, stand back, Nas motion. What you think? What you think, Nas motion from 1 to 10? Huh? All right, guys. So I hit it with the Rick Ross for the last time, as y'all can see. I did a quick rinse off, and that's right. Thank you. Quick rinse off. Hit it with the raws, and this is the end result. The iPhone don't lie. It don't lie. And this is what we got. All right, guys. All right, guys. So y'all know the vibes. All right, washed up Renzel, and yeah, that's about it. It was just a quick wash. It's not nothing. I ain't them. Basically the what you call it, the self-service car wash is just something real quick. I'm not satisfied with it because I like to do bucket washes. So that was just a quick pre-rinse off after I got the buff and it rained on it, just to see basically the little highlights of what. And you know, you really see quality work done, like in with shade and light, or dark and light, if you understand what I'm saying. Like in the garage, you see it different from when it's outside in the bright light, because when it has that kind of like that shadow, the shadow and the light, you know, you see all the imperfections and the mistakes and all the stuff like that. So that's why I was kind of like in that area where it was kind of dark, and then you could see the light, so I could see like any scratches or whatever. Because look, a lot of these guys, when they do stuff in the bright light, is like the light hides a lot of imperfection, point blank. So that's why when, you know, people do body work, they do it inside in a certain lighting, so they could see, you know, what they need to attack or what they need to do. Dooley working, man. He working. Yeah, so basically that's kind of what, like, I was kind of like in that setting of where I was at. As I said, bucket wash is my thing. Bucket wash, I'm able to see, and I'm able to do a lot of, well, you know, like use a quality soap on the body and stuff like that. So this go around, I just use water. The spray gun wasn't really spraying out no soap, so I didn't get really into the body with, you know, washing off the dirt or whatever. It's just basically rinse, wiping off dirt, and then I just do some spray wax just for the hell of it, just to use up the rest of the spray wax of the raws. The next spray wax, I don't know what I'm gonna use. I think I got some resistant spray wax at home, which I got to look at. And I got a lot of chemicals and products. I'm about to just use it up. The resistant chemicals and products, use it up on these cars, so I could get another fresh batch for 2026, because there's a lot of new stuff that came out that, you know, I want to try out and stuff like that. So yeah, and as I said, once again, the famous check engine light came on. More than likely is the P0430. I gotta clear that up. And yeah, look at the back end video. This weekend is gonna be great, people. We're gonna have a good Saturday, Sunday, Friday. For some reason now, this Friday look like it's gonna be kind of a wash for some reason. Friday look like it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain, actually, they're saying tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. No, I think Wednesday we're gonna slide off of the rain. But Thursday and Friday, same rate. Saturday, Sunday supposed to be perfect. So now I have a bunch of car shows on the list. Now it's for me to pick and choose. I'm gonna try to do 2 and 2. You know what I mean? I always try to do a 3-piece, but it don't work. The 3-piece don't work. So I'm gonna hopefully I'm gonna try to do a 2-piece on Saturday and a 2-piece on Sunday. And then I maybe have, oh, come on, homie. Like, why? Look. Like, why are you all on this side? Like, you see this, right? Like, he's all on that side. Like, dude. All right, I'm gonna let him slide. Woosa. I'm gonna let him slide. He don't know better. Yeah, but, so, look at him, like he just looked like mad stupid. Like, I don't know what to say. But as I was saying, look, whoa, like, dude, like, that was, yeah, but during the week, they got an event during the week, like on a Wednesday, so I may have to call out of work for that one. May gotta call out of work for that one, to call me. I'm gonna figure that one out, though. Something different for the channel, y'all already know. But yeah, all next week is a vibe, man. That's when a lot of different shows is kicking off. That's gonna be kind of like Memorial Day weekend. So that is also bike week. I was supposed to do bike week, but financially right now it don't make sense to me. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna do bike week, but I think around that time I will take the bike out, just for the, bike is ready to go. I think I just gotta I think I want to bleed the front brakes, but the bike is basically ready to go. So yeah, this weekend, next weekend, the temperature is going up, 85, 80 something degrees. Short pants time, people. Time to take the short pants out. And actually, I supposed to start going back to the gym. I'm supposed to be getting on my little diet and all that, you know what I mean? Because, I was grinding hard for the winter time, eating a little crazy. You know how that ish go, people. You know what I mean? So time to tone it back up, you know what I mean? Hit the gym, eat properly, whatever. And, stay healthy, you know what I mean? Health is wealth, people. You know what I mean? Health is wealth. So I am transitioning, back into that. I'm in the transition already, but it's like first couple of days you go to the gym, third day is like you pause and then you get back. So yeah, I'm transitioning back into that. So as I said, people, once again, health is wealth. I'm on the grind, I'm consistent, I'm motivated. We had a good start off already outside with the vehicles, so very, very good jump start for the channel. So it's just a lot of things that was on the list I wasn't able to maybe accomplish, like places to go, because now places I was gonna jump the gun to go, just to go, financially just don't make no sense right now at this moment. So I had to pause and rethink my moves and what I'm doing, where I'm taking this channel and what I'm doing, and reevaluate my steps, my moves, and how I do things, if that makes sense. Yes, it do. So, as I said, I'm just going with the flow, and I'm having fun. I'm enjoying this. I'm meeting new people. I'm networking. I'm really getting to know my vehicles. I really got to know this truck. Actually, last year and this year, I had it, but now I really got to know the truck, understand it, understand the behavior, like the other vehicles, like the orange box, right, people? When I did the whole LS swap transition to, I have an LQ9 motor, right? You see, the thing is about LS, right? LS is a family, right? Let me see who know what LS mean. What is LS? But that's just a question. I know what it is. This is a question. But LS is basically like a GM based family, right? You have the Corvette motors, LS2, LS3s, right? Then you have the LQ9. I think there's an LQ4, right? So there's a whole LS GM family, basically, right? So around that time was, let me see, when did I cop my LS motor? I caught my LS motor, no lie, people, maybe like 2000, I would say maybe early 2016 or something like that. I got my LS motor. I didn't really know too much about LS3s and all these different LS Corvettes and all that. I wasn't really too much into LS motors. I heard about it, but I didn't really know too much about it. I just heard at that time everybody just dropping the LS and this, LS and that, whatever. So you know, my thing was Cadillacs. I love Cadillac Escalades, you know what I mean? So they was like, oh, yo, you know what I mean? People was taking the Escalade motors out, dropping it in the old schools, whatever. And I'm like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? That's, you know what I mean? I love how the Escalade motors run. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna do that. So you know what I mean? Cop the Escalade that was, you know, basically the body, everything was kind of like banged up, whatever. You know what I mean? Took it out, sat on it. I sat on the motor in the garage for maybe like 2 years. Didn't know where I wanted to go with it. I bought an engine stand, all of that from Harbor Freight. Was saying I was gonna break it down. Asking questions, lost about this whole LS thing, right? I'm gonna make the story short though. Dropped the LS in the box Chevy, you know what I mean? Got put in whatever. But I didn't know the motor. I didn't know the motor because it came out of a foreign car. What I mean by foreign, it came out of a vehicle that basically I just purchased the vehicle just to take the motor out, like to take the heart out, right? So I didn't internally break the motor down. You know what I mean? It was just, I got to a point where I'm like, damn, I had it for like 2-3 years now. Now I need to drop it in. So basically it got a few information from some people, whatever. Can somebody drop it in for me? You know what I mean? Because I was on the ground, whatever. Right? So got it dropped in. Now I got something dropped in the box Chevy, which I had known the box Chevy when they had the 305, because I rebuilt the whole 305 motor as much as I can. I changed everything, trying to get as much power out that 305 motor, but I did what I can for it, and I didn't get the power. So, you know, drop the LS in there, whatever. Now the LS, now I gotta get to know this motor. Like, I'm scared of the motor because it's cutting off. The mechanic did whatever. The car ain't running properly. You know what I mean? And I had to get to know it. So after a few years, like I was really like giving up on the box Chevy, honestly. You know what I mean? Because I spent money, it ain't running right. I don't trust it. I did not trust it at all. So I was about to just like, no, it actually 1 year, 2 years, I ain't really drive it. And that's no cap, people, because I didn't try, because things was breaking on it. Now I was like, F this, like, you know what I mean? F this old school. This old school here eating up my money. F this old school. I don't want to be part of this old school no more. F it. One day I was like, you know what? I got up and I was like, you know what? Let me start learning the motor, figuring out the car, getting to know the car, whatever. So I started doing a little work here, changing stuff here, driving it, right? And then one day, I said, you know what? Let me take it on a stretch. Nervous as hell. Let me take it on a stretch. I did take it on a stretch. It did break down, but I got real comfortable and I started to trust the car after a while. You know, I got more confident in the car. So basically the whole narrow down of the story is I got comfortable with my vehicles. I got to know my vehicles. So now I'm comfortable with my vehicles. I'm comfortable with what I'm doing. I'm comfortable with what I'm saying and the word I'm spreading about the vehicle. So when I scream out LS or LS whatever, it's because I got to know Renzel, right? Renzel is in the LS base family, right? The orange box, the LQ9 is in the LS base family. And I really got to know these motors and the vehicles itself. So I'm in a good, comfortable spot with my team. You heard? So that's when I say I really got to know, you know, I got to know the vehicle, the Scat Pack too. Like the Scat Pack, what the Scat Pack brand new, people. Yeah, at first, you know, you got a brand new, you go take it to the dealer, whatever. Now I started doing my own work on the Scat Pack. Changing my own oil, rotating my own tires, changing my own brakes, changing my own differential oil, changing my filters. You understand what I'm saying? So I got to kind of know the vehicle, know certain things about the vehicle, know how the vehicle behaved, know what I did. Now I trust it. You heard? So that's what I mean. Like, you know, there's certain things which is pretty cool. You gotta know your vehicles, you gotta know your stuff, you gotta know your channel. I start building my channel. I know my channel. I know, you know, I'm comfortable with my channel and things I'm doing and making the proper moves for the channel, investing in the channel. You know what I mean? So if it don't make sense for me to go to Canada to record a video for my channel, which is gonna cost me money to go to Canada, right? And the channel is not really gonna grow off of me going to Canada and doing a certain kind of video in Canada. It don't make sense, you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna do it. I gotta do what makes sense, if that makes sense. Did that make sense? I don't know. Yeah, but other than that, people, yeah, we just gonna wrap up basically this night. Just wanted to take y'all on this quick journey of me just, you know, just cleaning up Renzel again, just hitting it with the wax and, you know, just having a good night. And mentally what I'm actually doing is I'm getting Renzel ready to swap out the rotors and brake pads. So, you know, I rinsed off as much of the brake dust out of the calipers. I'm gonna buy some brake cleaner and basically, you know, I maybe actually start tomorrow in removing the old rotors and brake pads, and maybe I'll do I'm gonna do one side at a time or just do the two front and then do the two rear. I'm not guaranteed to do, I'm not doing everything in one shot. I'm gonna break it up into like 2 videos basically. Maybe Wednesday, Thursday. I need to be done by Friday actually. Just in case Renzel gotta come outside for the week. And the tow video is coming very soon. Very, very soon. I'm not gonna promise this month, but definitely next month I'm going to do the tow video, and I think I'm gonna bust, no homo. I was gonna say bust them, but I don't wanna say that. But I think I'm actually going to damn, I gotta double park. People. I gotta go to the store real quick. I think I'm actually going to that's someone so open up late, kid. 9 o'clock? That's crazy. I didn't open up so late. I never seen them open up that late. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and now what I was saying? Oh, the trailer. There's a trailer called the toy hauler. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the toy hauler and for rental. I think I'm gonna try it out and see how that worked out. So I think that'll be very interesting and very dope. So yeah. But other than that, man, like for Mike or less, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, look at the back end videos like I always tell y'all. We got motion. I got Niles motion on deck, on the camera tonight, and we hit Renzel with the Rick Ross with the whatever now is like $9 car wash, and we prepared Renzel for the new install of the drill slotted power stop rotors and pads. Catch you on the next one. Life of Mike or less.